Okay. Let me put this on the charger while I'm doing this. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry it took me this long to do a stream. I was waiting to see. Yeah. Whatever. Stupid thing. Hi, John. Let me just make sure this is turned off. Okay. Oh, it is? I actually have seen some of that on Facebook. I was like, okay. I'm not complaining. So, yeah, I'm actually happy that it is actually National Anime Day. I would be at my friend Beth's house right now, but they had yard work to do, and they just let me know that they're going to come get me in the morning. So, yeah. Anyway, figured I'd... God damn. I'm tired. Jesus Christ. At the rate this video's going, it wouldn't surprise me at all if it ends up hitting 10,000 views by the end of the week. It would not surprise me at all. Let me actually see. I just got to do that. Let's see. I hope it doesn't lose its momentum. But yeah, this has gotten a lot of views, and I'm actually thinking that it might actually come to a decent conclusion for Volume 9 by the end of the next episode's conclusion, because we actually found out what happened to Alex and Lewis. So Lewis is not in the tree like we thought, because we thought that Alex had betrayed Lewis and sacrificed him to the tree in order to leave. No, that was not the case. The cat actually told us what happened. And I'm assuming that this is not a lie. This is because why it gains nothing by lying at this point. And I mean, it's pissed off at Alex, so I mean, it was gonna attack, and well, then again, nothing really died. Nothing really dies in the Ever After, so apparently I'm guessing she ascended. As to what she is, some people are guessing that she's the blacksmith, which I don't think she's the blacksmith, considering they didn't mention the whole ascension thing in the story at all. So of course they're not going to mention the blacksmith. I think the blacksmith is part of the tree, or the tree when it comes to ascension, and that the blacksmith will help a soul ascend once they've picked, their path in life, or whatever they're planning on doing in life. For example, the paper people, they wanted to be able to not die because of fire and water like in their past life, so she made them harder like gems, essentially. And thus they are able to survive what killed them in the first place. And now Jean realizes that the cat was right, at least about that much. It doesn't make him any less of a villain for trying to inhabit Ruby, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers or something like that. But it wasn't lying about that. That the tree is not someplace you go, it's someplace you know. And what you know is acceptance, because once John accepted that the paper people got what they wanted, essentially, and are better for it, and that he was wrong, they were immediately transported to the tree. So it has to be the tree, it has to be some kind of, in order to get to the tree, you have to be accepting of, I guess, something that is, bothering you, hindering you, or something like that, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it does make sense that the tree actually is the way out. Because we saw it was the way out. And I find it funny that the cat couldn't get through. Ha ha to that. Ha ha to the cat. It's what you get for lying and manipulating and doing all that you've done so far to Ruby and the others. It's what you get. Because if you had just been straightforward with them in the past, straightforward with them from the start, you might have been able to get out. Might. Because we still aren't sure why the cat can't go through. It's either because it's the cat and it's cursed to stay in the ever after no matter what, whether it's in a host or not, or it's because Neo has no real reason, has no attachment to Remnant anymore because Torchwick is gone. Cinder betrayed her, so she has no real attachment to Cinder at this point. She has no attachment to Salem at this point. And her reason to kill Ruby has been completed. So she's got no reason really to go to Remnant anymore. And her parents aren't there because she had them killed. So she has no real reason to go to Remnant anymore. So it wouldn't surprise me if Neo ends up staying in the Ever After. And if she ends up staying in there, if they somehow get the cat out of her and she stays there and keeps the cat busy while they escape, that would be a decent start to a sort of redemption for her. Or at least it would make sense for her character, because, I mean, if you were possessed by that dang cat and you finally got it out of you, wouldn't you want to kick its butt? At the very least? I'd want to. If someone invaded my body like that, I'd want to kick their butts and make them pay for that. We've been having a hard time getting him to eat anything because his appetite's kind of been messed up because of the chemo, and I'm sure that those of you who've had family members who have undergone chemo know this very well. So he says he doesn't want anything to eat, and yet he'd go meals without anything to eat, and he ends up with no energy. And I'm like, and he gets a headache because when he doesn't eat for a good while, and we tell him, your head's hurting because you haven't eaten. I know that for a fact because when I had my eye surgery back in December of 2021, I had gone, I think, how long without eating? I couldn't eat past midnight the day before, and I probably had something to eat maybe 4 or 5 o'clock that night before going to bed, and then I couldn't get anything to eat until after the surgery, which was probably, I don't even know at this point, 4 or 5 o'clock, I guess. I don't know. I had gone that long without food, and my head was killing me. It was not, I don't think it was the surgery that was making my head hurt. It was not having anything to eat that was making my head hurt. That hurt big time. So I understand that going for a long period of time without eating can give you a massive headache. So we were like, that's why your head's hurting, because you haven't eaten anything. And he ate like half a sausage and biscuit earlier this morning. And that was at about probably 10, 11 o'clock. Probably 10 something, I think. 10, 11 something in the morning. And he hadn't eaten dinner. Or I think lunch the day before. And he still hasn't really eaten much of anything. I don't even know if he drank the milkshake my mom made him. Did I get that episode out? I could have swore I got a Dragon Ball Super episode out a while ago. Let me look. yeah, I got an episode out near the beginning of March. Obviously, that was a while ago, but still. Yes, I will try to get some worked on when I can, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to work on sorry, when I'm going to be able to work on videos again, because I got to check my schedule, my sister's schedule, because my dad goes back for is supposed to go back for his next treatment on Wednesday. But if his blood count's not very good, he's not going to be able to get it. And he's supposed to get that test Monday. And then he's supposed to go in for a colonoscopy on Tuesday. I gotta actually ask my mom what time that is to make sure that I'm home in time for that, because I gotta work that day. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna actually answer a comment for the Ruby video here, because I just noticed the comment. Someone's asking me, why do I always skip the intro? Because the intro always contains spoilers! That's why! Intros always contain spoilers of some sort, whether it be a character or a moment that happens in the show. I didn't want to spoil myself. That's why I skipped the intro. I might watch it on episode 10, but that's not yet. I don't think the act of a colonoscopy is that bad. It's what you have to take before the colonoscopy that is disgusting, from what I've heard. That liquid stuff that cleans you out, essentially, I think. I can't remember if he has to drink that the day before the I assume he has to drink it before the day before the colonoscopy. So he's going to have to drink that on Monday. Oh, I feel so bad for him. Oh my god, I've heard it's nasty. That's what I've heard everybody agree on when it comes to a colonoscopy, is the stuff they have to take to clean you out like that it's disgusting. I hope to God he has to have the colonoscopy, though, because there's a spot on his colon that they want to check, and they want to probably check the inside anyway to make sure that it's not spread into it. Because if it's small enough that it could be removed through surgery, then they want to make sure on that. You say that, but from what I've heard from people who actually had a colonoscopy, they said it's disgusting. I've never done it, thank God, and I hope I never have to do it, but that's what they've told me. It's nasty. It's gross. But, yeah, God dang, I'm tired. Why am I always tired? Let's see. Still only one episode for that. Sorry, I'm checking some of this stuff. Yeah, I don't know how much it is now. I'd actually have to ask my mom about that. Oh, I just noticed. It's already almost 7 o'clock. Usually we'd be getting the kids their showers and everything, but... Oh, but tomorrow's Sunday. Anyway, what's today? The 15th? But yeah, I can't do Eden Zero like I thought I was going to, because it's only subbed, it's not dubbed. For season 2, I mean. Let's see. It's this one. Still not dubbed. Okay. I know. It does feel like I'll be stuck with them forever. But I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that Rachel will get her act together and get a good enough job where she can live on her own, because I don't think her fiance, boyfriend, whatever, is good for her, but whatever. That's a can of worms I'm not even opening up. And she can someday take them full time. But I'm not holding my breath on it anytime soon, especially with what's going on with Dad right now. Hi Lamia. Hope you guys are all having a good weekend. Okay, there's the stream. Alright. Sorry, I had the stream open on my screen. Or not the stream, the analytics, the views, essentially. Oh, God. What would I even put on that, something like that? I'm not doing no nudes. No. That's one thing I will not do. No, two things. One of two things I will not do. I will not sell nudes. I will not pimp myself out. No. No. But I don't even know what I would put on something like that. I can barely think of what to put on a Patreon or for membership perks. I don't even know what I would even put on an OnlyFans. I guess I'm doing okay. Just wishing my dad would listen and eat, even if he doesn't want to, because he needs to eat. And he doesn't want to, but he's got to. Because we want him to survive this whole thing, and he can't survive it if he's not eating, because you can only go a certain amount of time without eating before, well, you guys know. And I don't want him to go the way out that his mom did, because his mom died recently, and we had to go to her funeral, because from what I heard, she had both dementia and Alzheimer's, and one day she just stopped eating. And she was living in I think like a nursing home type setting. I think. It was either a nursing home or an hospice, but I can't remember which. But yeah, we don't want that. But anyway, yeah. You wouldn't catch me doing that kind of website. Even if I did, if I got desperate enough to do that, who would pay for that? Is the part of the issue. Jackson, stop making those noises! It's bad! Don't where the freak they're getting all this stuff from. It's so weird. Anyway, but yeah, who would buy that sort of thing? Who would pay money for something like that? Is what I don't get. Who would pay something for me? I don't get it. I don't know. I've got so many shows to work on. I haven't had time to work on any of them really, and even when I do, I don't have the motivation slash energy, I guess, to work on it. I'm trying to, obviously, but it's just hard to do. Let's see now. What shows was I gonna check? God dang, I'm tired. I'm always tired. God. Trying to find. Okay. Guys. Apparently, in Another World of My Smartphone Season 2 It's going to get its dub on the 17th. So that's good. Shoot, when did Konosuba get its... I'm assuming this coming Wednesday is when it's going to get its dub. I'm hoping. The Konosuba one, An Explosion on This Wonderful World. I'm hoping that one will get its dub soon. Dr. Stone should be getting its dub on the 20th. Let's see. Sacrificial Princess should be getting its sub on the 19th. I'm hoping that, like why Raylena ended up at the Duke's Mansion, that one will get the dub at the same dang time. I doubt it, but I'm hoping that's the case, because that was one of the ones I was really wanting to check out. Let's see. God, I'm so freaking tired. Okay, it looks like that's all of it. Let's see. Anyway, back to Ruby, I guess. What do I talk about? Anyway, Ruby Volume 9, Episode 9, from what we've learned so far. Like I said, I'm hoping that what'll happen is that they'll get the stupid cat out of Neo, and she'll try to kick its butt and fight it, and the others will take this opportunity to leave. Hopefully with Ruby and Jean, because I don't think they're gonna kill off Jean. I hope not. And then again, I didn't think they'd kill off Pyrrha either. But I mean, Volume 3 happened, so... And I was kind of hoping they wouldn't kill off Penny, but then again, she died twice. As long as they don't kill off Crow, I will still continue to watch the series. Oh, please don't kill off Crow. Please do not kill him off, please. I don't think my heart could take it. Anyway, shoot. But yeah, I am curious as to what's gonna happen with Ruby, because I doubt they're gonna make her take on her mother's acts and appearance and everything. I mean, the only thing I can see them doing would be taking just essentially for the simple fact of taking her mother's axe back with her. But as for why it's there, I'd like to know. If that's her mother's axe, why is it in the Ever After, and how did it get there in the first place? Is the Ever After supposed to be their idea of what, heaven or something? Or purgatory? Because I don't know, other than it being I'm assuming it was the first, was it the first or the second experiment for the God Brothers? Because I could have swore that the Remnant was the second experiment that they did. And the Ever After was their first experiment. I would assume, anyway. What do you guys think? Because if it was their first experiment and Remnant was their second, the cat's not going to get any answers by going to Remnant, but then again, it probably doesn't know that. Or unless they told him that the gods were gone. No, even then, he's going to have to go and work with Salem in order to even have a chance at getting the answers he wants. Because the only way he's going to get the answers he wants is if he confronts the gods themselves, and the only way to get them to show up is by collecting all the relics together and summoning them back. And more than likely, that's not going to end well for Remnant. Because I doubt humanity and Faunus are going to come together and show that they have changed in the span of that time period, unless something very drastic happens. And even then, I still don't think that would work. But yeah, I do kind of hope that even if Salem did somehow succeed and get the gods to come, I'm really hoping that they would see that they were wrong in what they did and how they treated that world in the Ever After, and they decide not to destroy everything. That's what I'm hoping will happen anyway once it gets to that point. I hope, because I really don't want to think about the possibility of all them getting killed. Because that would be an awful way to end the series. Is them getting the gods there and them saying, yeah, you guys have not changed at all, bye-bye, and they all get blasted to infinity, essentially. That would suck. I think that would enrage fans, to be completely honest. And the funny thing is that even if Salem got what she wanted, I don't think she would be killed. I think she would still survive that whole thing. Just as a punishment for even putting everybody in the world in that situation in the first place. That's what I think anyway. But that is just me, essentially. God dang, I'm tired. I just want to sleep. I'm hoping that I'll get a decent amount of sleep in the near future. Though with my luck, I won't. Anyway, what do you guys have to say when it comes to RWBY? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Do you have any thoughts? Do you have any opinions that maybe I didn't think of? I'd love to have a discussion on RWBY. Just because it's an amazing show. It has amazing world building, and I'd love to pick the brain of the people who are making it on the lore and everything. You know what they ought to do? Once Volume 9 is done and they're all out of the Ever After, they ought to put another of those videos up on Rooster Teeth that showed all the fairy tales, and put the fairy tale for the girl who fell through the world in it. That's what they ought to do. I'm surprised that wasn't already there, but then again, that would have probably spoiled some stuff that was in Volume 9, so... yeah. Anyway, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this stream off here, guys. I'm gonna go check on things in the rest of the house, find out if I needed to do anything, and